Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I know a lot of you like, why is he always making a video in the car? Well, the primary reason is that I'm always out when I think of something, and the videos in the house, they take longer to make. Plus, nobody watches them. So, but that's not the reason. I'm just always out. Then something pops up, and I think about it. So I gotta say, man, that from the very beginning, when I found up, I had made a video and everybody was on my head about when I found out that former quarterback wanted to go. And right before it became official that he was going to LA, something came out that the Rams kind of came out of nowhere and said, you know, we could be interested in former quarterback. And so I made a video and I said, we gotta get Jared Goff as part of the deal. And when we got him, everybody like, oh, you know, he's whack and blah, 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 forgetting that this guy been to a Super Bowl. Now, no matter what you think of Jared Goff is not Matthew Stafford. I said his name. Jared Goff is not former quarterback. He's a different quarterback. And that's what I kind of wanted to talk about today. If you watch his press conference, he's much more transparent than former quarterback. And what I like the most about Goff is a quarterback that's been to a Super Bowl. Yeah, he had a team around him, but he's actually played in a Super Bowl, which is something we can't say about our former quarterback. Now, yeah, the organization could have done a better job of building a team around him. They failed him in that regard. But at the same time, the disrespect that was put on Mr. Goff was just uncalled for, in my opinion. And you can tell from the press conference that this guy, one of the guys asked him, said, do you feel like a forgotten quarterback? And do you have to remind people that you played in the Super Bowl? And his answer was, I don't have to remind anybody of anything. Like, he's saying it's in the history books. Yeah, it was one of the worst Super Bowls of all time, only scored 3 points. It is what it is, but he's been there. He's been there, done that. And for me, I really think that Jared Goff is going to be fine, especially seeing as how we extended Frank Ragnow today, made him phenomenally paid center. We drafted Penei Sewell. We extended Taylor Decker. We're finally trying to do something that we have not done. The 12 years that the old guy was here, we didn't do it. We did not do it. And that's on us. That's on our team. But we're trying to do that with Jared Goff. And if we do, I believe that Jared Goff can do exactly what he did with the Rams. But I like Jared Goff's transparency. I like that he's a little irritated that he's being treated like he is the third or fourth string, when this guy was a former #1 overall pick that the LA Rams traded up double-digit spots to acquire. You know what I mean? So I'm ecstatic, even though, and what I love about Jared as well is Jared's like, hey, listen, I know we can turn this thing around. It doesn't have to take as long as everybody believes it will. And although I believe that the Lions will be bad, they may not be as bad as we initially thought. We're cutting dead weight. We got rid of Kerryon Johnson. And that's something that the prior regime wouldn't have done. I really don't think so. I think prior regime is here. We retain Kenny Golladay. We give him the money that he wanted. We give him that 4-year, 5-year deal. That's exactly what we do. We take Jamar Chase. We don't take, or Jamar Chase was gone, but we take a wide receiver. That's what I think we do with the old regime. So I agree with Jared Goff. I think that while in 3 years, especially how next year is shaping up as far as the number of draft picks, and after this year's draft and what Dan and Brad were able to do, it really gives you faith. Because I'm going to tell you, I would have lost a tremendous amount of faith in them had they traded up to get Jamar Chase. We've witnessed that with Matt Millen. Remember when Matt Millen back in 2005 took Mike Williams and the dude didn't even play? He hadn't even played and this is no pandemic or anything like that. So for me, I'm happy. I'm glad Jared Goff's my quarterback, and I look forward to the season starting. So leave in the comments below. Let me know what you think, and you'll see me in the next video. Peace.